Afternoon. How are you? How's your day
Hola,
going?
buenas tardes.
How's your
Fine, and you?
Good, thank you. Okay, guys. Well, today we're gonna have the point 3 topic of the unit 12, which means that next week we're gonna have our second evaluation. Okay. Well, I'm going to share the screen. Today we're gonna be working from the book. And the title for the 12.3 is What Can I Do For You? Okay, in vocabulary, we have collocations, and we have seen many different types of collocations. Remember that collocations are, for example, the verbs that can mean different things depending on the word that is combined with. Okay, so it says in here, complete phrases from 1 to 6 by adding the correct letters. Okay, so we are going to try to make these words work. And we need to complete them. We need to find the missing letters in order to make it work, okay? So for example, in number 1, I have GT because we have a blank space in the middle. Tickets for a concert or a good seat. Okay, so get tickets is the word, right? The hidden word, the hidden collocation. Okay, then in number 2, the context says, a car for the day of vacation home. What do you think is the verb hidden?
Rent a car.
Very good. Rent.
¿Lo apuntamos eso?
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what to write. Okay. Rent a car. Number 3, it says a table for 2 and tickets for a show. When we call a restaurant, we can, what a table?
Reserve.
Reserve. Very good. I'll write next to the phrase so it's easier. Reserve. Okay, number 4 says someone to dinner or someone to a party.
Invite.
Invite. Very good. 5, somewhere to visit or somewhere good to visit or a restaurant. We have CMD.
Recommend.
Recommend. Very good. And then the last one, a private tour and or a meeting.
Organize.
Organize. Very good. Organize. So now let's read again this collocations. The slash here means that it can have or it can be used with 2 or maybe more contexts, right? Different context. So number 1 says get tickets for a concert or get a good seat. Rent a car for the day, rent a vacation home. Reserve a table for 2 or reserve tickets for a show. Invite someone to dinner or invite someone to a party. Recommend somewhere good to visit or recommend a restaurant. Organize a private tour. Sorry, organize a meeting. Okay, so all of these different collocations are related to trips, for example. Let's say trips. When you travel, you can do these things. Okay, I'm going to erase these answers and go to the next exercise. Okay, well, it says in here, discuss how often do you do the things in exercise 1A. But before we do that, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna skip. So it says in here, reading. Read the definition and discuss. What other things do you think a personal assistant does to help rich and famous clients? Okay, so first of all, what is a personal assistant? Who can help me to read the definition for the personal assistant? Who can help me to read the definition of a personal assistant?
Noun, someone who organizes things for usually rich clients. Eh,
E.g.
no sé
means for example.
okay. For example, reserves tables in restaurants, buys tickets for concerts, etc.
Okay, so in parentheses here, we have usually rich because these people are like, they like private, they work like, as the word says, personal, right? So they work with these people. But there are some hotels, there are some maybe companies that offer this type of service. So you can pay it like for a day, or you can pay it for a week, or for a period of time in case that you're not in your city. Or there's someone who has a life as an employee that is always with him and pays, gives him a pay or whatever, right? Okay, so personal assistant. Let's read about this. What can a personal assistant do? Samantha, can you help me to read it, please?
¿En dónde, Miss?
This paragraph. Sorry.
El de personal assistant.
Yes.
He can reserve you a table at the world's top restaurants, get you the best seats for the Lion King, find a private plane for the next day, or organize a red carpet for you at the Oscars. He's a personal assistant, and he can get you anything you want if you have enough money. The personal assistant we spoke to have done some amazing things for their clients. One got 20 tickets for a Rolling Stones concert an hour before it started. He also flew some of Madonna's favorite tea to London and found some rare beards for Jennifer Lopez. And another asked former US President Bill Clinton to have dinner with his client. And Clinton said yes.
Okay, so famous people or rich people are the ones who have them as employees, the ones who have a personal assistant. And they are showing in here example of the things that these personal assistants can do for their clients. In this case, are famous people. For example, Madonna, Jennifer Lopez, and another person who asked to have a dinner with the president, and the personal assistant got this appointment with the president. So the president said yes. Okay, so these, I repeat, are example of what a personal assistant can do. Of course, that you don't need to be famous or rich to have an experience like this, because maybe you can pay someone to get you tickets for a movie or for a concert, for example, and she or he can be your personal assistant for one thing, and you can pay this person to do it. But well, probably it's not like your personal assistant, like it cannot be called like that, but it's doing that, so maybe it's part of it. Okay, now let's go to here, and it says function, requests, and offers. Listen to 4 conversations with a hotel concierge. What does each person want? Okay, so now this is an exercise that I want you to write down, please. You are going to listen to the conversation, so I want you to write down the answers to complete the sentences we have in here. It says in here, complete the sentences with 1 word. So these are the sentences we are going to complete. I'm going to play it twice so you can get the missing words, and then we can discuss and see if you got it correct, okay? So I'm going to give you like 5 minutes or less. You tell me when you finish writing down these sentences, because as I said, you will need to complete them when I play the track. Yes?
Okay.
Thank you. Ready? Are you ready? Can I play the track now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play it.
Unit 12. Recording S12. 12.5. Conversation 1.
Hello,
Hello.
how can I help you?
I'd like to go to a local restaurant. Maybe something with traditional food. Could you recommend somewhere?
Yes, of course. Hang on, we have a list on a map.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so here's the hotel. And if you want to walk, you can go to this one here.
Okay.
This is a reasonably priced restaurant that serves mainly...
Conversation 2.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks. What can I do for you?
I read that there's a local market in the area. Is it a food?
The food market, yes. It's a bit of a walk, maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, that far?
Would you like me to call a taxi? It's about a 5-minute drive.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, just a moment. I'll see if there's one waiting.
Thank you very much. Conversation 3.
Good morning.
Morning. I forgot my adapter for the laptop. It's from the United States. Would it be possible to borrow one from the hotel?
An adapter plug? Of course. Do you want me to send one up to your room?
Yes, please.
Can you give me a moment? I'll ask at the front desk. It's just for a laptop?
Yeah, that's right. A US laptop. I just forgot the adapter.
Okay, no problem. What's your room number?
14.
Room 14. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Conversation 4.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
I want to see a show this evening. Cats.
Oh, yes, cats.
Would you be able to reserve 2 tickets for us?
Hold on. Let me just check where it's playing. Okay, here we are. Yes, should I reserve the tickets for you? Do you have any preference about the seats?
Any seats? 2 together.
2 together, yes. Okay, and it starts at 7 o'clock, so you should have plenty of time. And if you'll just wait here while I...
Okay, I'll play it one more time. Pay attention because there are 4 different conversations and some of the the sentences are not like in order. Yes, in order of conversations, but you can find 2 for 1 or 1 for just 1. And so just try to listen carefully and get the missing parts, okay?
Unit 12. Recording S12.5. Conversation 1.
Hello,
Hello.
how can I help you?
I'd like to go to a local restaurant. Maybe something with traditional food. Could you recommend somewhere?
Yes, of course. Hang on, we have a list on a map.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so here's the hotel. And if you want to walk, you can go to this one here.
Okay.
This is a reasonably priced restaurant that serves mainly...
Conversation 2.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks. What can I do for you?
I read that there's a local market in the area. Is it a food?
The food market, yes. It's a bit of a walk, maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, that far?
Would you like me to call a taxi? It's about a 5-minute drive.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, just a moment. I'll see if there's one waiting.
Thank you very much. Conversation 3.
Good morning.
Morning. I forgot my adapter for the laptop. It's from the United States. Would it be possible to borrow one from the hotel?
An adapter plug? Of course. Do you want me to send one up to your room?
Yes, please.
Can you give me a moment? I'll ask at the front desk. It's just for a laptop?
Yeah, that's right. A US laptop. I just forgot the adapter.
Okay, no problem. What's your room number?
14.
Room 14. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Conversation 4.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
I want to see a show this evening. Cats.
Oh, yes, cats.
Would you be able to reserve 2 tickets for us?
Hold on. Let me just check where it's playing. Okay, here we are. Yes, should I reserve the tickets for you? Do you have any preference about the seats?
Any seats? 2 together.
2 together, yes. Okay, and it starts at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, so you should have plenty of time. And if you'll just wait here while I...
Okay, could you get all the answers? Did you get all the answers?
Yes.
So, did you get the answers? Hello, can you hear me?
Huh?
Yes.
Did you get, okay, let's share your answers. First, we're gonna share them and then we're gonna check if they are the answers, okay? So the first one, Bernardo, what do you have for number 1? Bernardo, what do you have for number 1? Bernardo, are you there? Okay, probably not. Games, what do you have for number 1?
Dough,
Which one?
Monday.
What do you have in number 1?
Um, it go, it dogo, do togo.
To go?
Mhm.
Okay, then we're gonna check, okay? Number 2, Karina, what do you have for number 2?
Go Joe recommend somewhere.
Okay, good. Number 3, Samantha.
Yo. Ah,
Ah, okay, go ahead, Gracia.
no sería Walt. Ay, no se me carga bien la imagen. Walt, you like me to kill a taxi.
Ok, would, vamos a ver. Al final las vamos a revisar, ok. 4, Mariana.
Las vamos apuntando, mis. O sea, ya al final que estén bien.
Pues se supone que ya lo tenía que haber anotado. Ahorita vamos a revisar.
Sí, yo anoté las respuestas, pero pues ahorita ya que estén bien ponemos
ok, sí,
toda la oración.
Ándale, lo puedes corregir.
Ok.
Mariana.
Will it be possible to borrow one from the hotel?
Ok, possible. Number 5, Karina.
Do you like me to send one up to your room?
Ok. Sofía, number 6. Sofía, number 6. Jaciel. Ok, Sofía. Ok, Jaciel. What do you have in number 6?
Would you be able to reserve 2 tickets for us?
Able, okay. Leslie, number 7.
I have. ¿Sí se escucha?
Yes.
Okay. Number 7, should I reserve the tickets for you?
Should, okay. Now, look at the answers your classmates gave. Now tell me, guys, do you have a different answer from the ones that were shared here?
The first one.
What do you have in the first one, Leslie?
I'd like.
Like, okay. I put a slash and like, and then we're gonna check the real answers, okay? Someone else, does anybody else have a different answer from the ones that we have in here?
5, wouldn't it be want?
Want, okay. Now we're gonna check. Okay, I'll go and check. So it says in here that number 1 is I like to go to a restaurant, possibly. Okay, never mind. This is not about that one. Okay, forget. Wait. I think it's this, yes. I like, very good. Could, would, possible, very good. Want, instead of like, it's want. Able, should, very good. Okay, now, so the first person wants to go to a restaurant. Okay, but first of all, it says in here with a hotel concierge. What is a concierge? Does anybody know what a concierge is? What comes to your mind when you hear the word concierge? Hotel concierge.
No es el encargado de ahí de como la planta.
Como el conserje.
Abre allí.
Yes, well, it's not a, it is not a conserje. No es un conserje, but actually the word concierge comes from French. It's a French word. So it is used, not all of the hotels have this service, but it's a service that some hotels offer. What is this service about? Well, it is the person that, as Leslie said, takes care of some things. For example, I don't know, if you need something, well, you go with this person and this person is gonna help you. If you need something, this person can help you to figure that out. If you want something or if you want a recommendation or whatever, this person can help you, giving you some recommendations and actually making you some reservations. It's probably the closest experience as having a personal assistant because this person will work for you as much as you stay in that hotel. Okay, so that's why this person is offering services such as would you like me to call a taxi? Do you want me to send up one to your room? And things like that, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna play it again. Lo voy a volver a poner play, but this time I'm gonna be pausing it. Lo voy a ir pausando conversación tras conversación because I want you to identify what does each person want. Okay, what does each person want the concierge to help them with?
Unit 12. Recording S12.5. Conversation 1.
Hello,
Hello.
how can I help you?
I'd like to go to a local restaurant. Maybe something with traditional food. Could you recommend somewhere?
Yes, of course. Hang on, we have a list on a map.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so here's the hotel. And if you want to walk, you can go to this one here.
Okay.
This is a reasonably priced restaurant that serves mainly.
Okay, so what does the first person say? What does she need? Mariana?
Pero, o sea, lo que tenemos que hacer aquí es identificar quién es el encargado, pues el hotel concierge ese.
Not necessarily. You have to identify what does the person wants. So in the first conversation, I mean, you don't have to write anything. It's just listening and speaking. What does the first person want? What does she want? What does she need help to? Could someone identify this? No? Okay, I play the part again.
Unit 12. Unit 12. Recording S12.5. Conversation 1.
Hello,
Hello.
how can I help you?
I'd like to go to a local restaurant. Maybe something with traditional food. Could you recommend somewhere?
Yes, of course. Hang on. We have a list on a map.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so here's the hotel. And if you want to walk, you can go to this one here.
Okay.
This is a reasonably priced restaurant that serves mainly...
Okay, so what does the first person want?
Go to a restaurant.
She wants to go to a restaurant. What type of restaurant?
Local restaurant.
Okay, yeah, she wants a local restaurant with traditional food, right? Okay, now let's go to the second one. Let's identify what does the second person want or needs.
Conversation 2.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks. What can I do for you?
I read that there's a local market in the area. Is it a food?
The food market. Yes, it's a bit of a walk. Maybe 30 minutes?
Oh, that far?
Would you like me to call a taxi? It's about a 5-minute drive.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, just a moment. I'll see if there's one waiting.
Thank you very much. Conversation 3.
Okay, so what does the woman want in the conversation too? What does the second person want?
Eat at a supermarket.
She wants to go to the supermarket. And what does she need from the concierge?
Call a taxi.
Call a taxi. Okay, let's go and listen to the third one.
3.
Good morning.
Morning. I forgot my adapter for the laptop. It's from the United States. Would it be possible to borrow one from the hotel?
An adapter plug? Of course. Do you want me to send one up to your room?
Yes, please.
Can you give me a moment? I'll ask at the front desk. It's just for a laptop?
Okay, what does the first, well, what does the man want? What does he need?
An adapter.
An adapter for
The laptop.
the laptop, right? For a charger. Very good. Where is his computer from?
US.
US. Very good.
It's just for a laptop?
Yeah, that's right. A US laptop. I just forgot the adapter.
Okay, no problem.
It's still
What's
from
your
the
room
last
number?
conversation.
14.
Room 14. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Now let's go to the fourth conversation.
Conversation 4.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
I want to see a show this evening. Cats.
Oh, yes, cats.
Would you be able to reserve 2 tickets for us?
Hold on. Let me just check where it's playing. Okay, here we are. Yes, should I reserve the tickets for you? Do you have any preference about the seats?
Any seats? 2 together.
2 together, yes. Okay, and it starts at 7 o'clock, so you should have plenty of time. And if you'll just wait here while I...
Okay, so where or what does the woman want?
Tickets for the show, Cats.
She wants to go to a show, right? Very good. Get some tickets for the Cats show. Very good. Okay, any preferences? How does she want or where does she want her seats? Or how? How many tickets does she want?
2.
2 tickets, right? Very good. Okay, now I'm going to erase this. And here it says, look at the sentences again and answer the questions. Okay, by looking at this, tell me guys, from 1 to 7, which phrases are request and which ones are offered? So from number 1 to number 7, which of these sentences, what sentences are the ones that are making a request?
También lo apuntamos.
No, just tell me. What phrases are request? Is number one a request?
Number 1.
Okay, now what else? What is a request, first of all?
Una petición.
Something like that, right? Is when we ask like favors or when we want something to be done, so requesting something. And what is an offer? Well, an offer is the opposite of asking. An offer is when you are offering to do something, right? Okay, so number 1, is it a request or an offer? You already said that it is kind of a request, right? Okay, number 2, could you recommend somewhere? Request or offer?
Offer.
Request.
Another request.
It's a request, right? Because you're asking the other person to do it. Okay, number 3, would you like me to call a taxi? Is it a request or an offer? Or an offer?
Request.
Read the question again. Would you like me to call a taxi?
Offer.
Offer.
An offer, because the person is offering to call a taxi. Okay, number 4, would it be possible to borrow one from the hotel? Would it be possible to borrow one from the hotel?
Request.
Request, very good, because it's asking, let's say it's asking for permission, let's go like that, to get one from the place where she is or he is. Number 5, do you want me to send one up to your room? Request or offer?
Request.
Read it again. Do you want me to send one up to your room?
Offer.
It's an offer. Why is it an offer?
It's offering help.
Because it's offering help, right? Very good. Okay, number 6, would you be able to reserve the tickets for us?
Request.
Request, very good. And number 7, should I reserve the tickets for you?
Offer.
It's an offer, yeah, very good. It's an offer because it's asking the other person to reserve the tickets. So she's offering or he's offering himself to reserve them. Okay, letter B. Which request says what we want to do? Okay, so which of the requests, which of the ones that we said it was request, which of those are saying what we want to do?
The first one.
The first one, number 1, I like to go to a local restaurant. So I'm saying what I want to do. Which one is another example of this?
6.
6, very good. Will you be able to reserve? So I want to reserve tickets. So that's what I want you to do. Very good. Letter C says, which request asks if something is possible?
4.
Should I reserve? Okay. But the number 7 is not a request. So from the request ones, which one is saying that something is possible? Mariana?
Le dije la 4.
4, would it be possible? Yeah, very good. What, another one, because number 7, it's not a request, so we should change it.
6.
6, would you be able? Yeah, very good. And there's another one. I don't know why it says 2, but there is another one that is also asking if something is possible.
Number 2.
Number 2, and that one also fits the last one, which request asks for someone's opinion. Number 2, it's also that one that is asking for someone else's opinion. Okay, questions about this exercise, guys, that we just answered? No questions? Okay, so real quick, let me take attendance because I have no time. In case that this session is, no, it's about to finish. Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot. So here I can see who's in here and I'm gonna take it to my attendance list, okay? So the ones that are in here are the ones that will be in the list. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna see you tomorrow for our last class of the week. Have a nice day, bye.
Thank you.
Bye, gracias.
Bye.